A lot of pedaling going on during Bike Month.
Nice clothing helps others.
And lots of yellow lining Tacoma streets right now.
These stories and more on Tacoma Report. Welcome to Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor.
And I'm Angie Foster. Bike Month is happening in May, bringing with it a full calendar of bicycle-related events and activities. Stacy Ellifrit has more on what residents can expect.
A yearly occurrence is gearing up to engage with bicycle enthusiasts from around the region.
Bike Month is an annual celebration that happens every year in May. We celebrate it here in Tacoma and Pierce County and also around the globe. Here in Tacoma, we hope you will join us at one of the many events that our community partners are planning throughout the month. It's also just a great time to pump up those tires and get out and ride. So whether you're riding for fun, for a work commute, or everyday errands.
Collaborations come together to help participants get the most out of the month.
So this year, we hope everyone will join us for the 13th annual Bike Swap. We are at a new location this year at Tacoma Community College, but this is a great opportunity if you've got a bike you want to sell. You can bring it with a lock, sell it in the bike corral. If you're in the market to buy a new bike, there's lots of folks there selling bikes. There are also bike organizations there, so if you need advice on the best route to get from point A to point B, you want to know like how to dress or other bike safety tips, hope you'll join us there.
In addition, there's the Bike Everywhere Challenge from May 1st through the 31st, encouraging participants to log their bicycle trips on the event calendar for a chance to win prizes. And there's the National Bike and Roll to School Day on May 8th that celebrates biking, walking, and actively rolling to school.
We, the City of Tacoma, have a website, bike253.com. We are constantly updating that website with a list of events happening in the city and county, so we ask the community to continually check that website. Bike
Month is a fun time to get out and ride. Whether you're new or have been participating for any number of years, it's simple to get involved.
We are really hoping that people get in the habit of riding their bikes, and not just in the month of May, but throughout the whole year. And we use the opportunity of May to promote the benefits of active transportation in your life and in the community.
For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacy Ellifrit.
Visit bike253.com to learn more about these events designed to raise awareness of local bicycling resources.
Grab the phone before you grab your shovel. Whether you're getting ready to plant a tree or install a new sprinkler system this season, the law requires you to call 811 before digging to avoid damaging underground utilities. The service is free and it could save your life. This rule extends to any time you need to dig below 12 inches. So before digging into your landscape or starting any outdoor projects, call 811 first.
People employed within the justice system, such as judges, clerks, attorneys, and so on, usually wear clothing fitting their status. Here in Tacoma, you'll find outfits from these professionals at Just Threads Clothing Supply in the Pierce County District Court Resource Center across the street from the courthouse.
The Clothing Center obviously provides clothing for anybody in need. It is available to anybody to walk in, grab whatever they need for, whether it's for work, casual wear, or court. Well, obviously we ask folks to go to court, and a lot of times folks don't have the appropriate clothing for.
Just Threads is one of the resources provided by the Resource Center.
We offer a variety of services for anybody in need, whether you're justice involved or not. So basically we provide whatever service you might need to rebuild your life, restart your life. If, say, you've lost your housing, your employment, your source of finances, you can come on to the Resource Center. Great place to start, and we're going to get you connected to those services to start you rebuilding your life back.
The Pierce County District Court Resource Center hours are available Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. located at 925 Tacoma Avenue South.
The Evergreen State College Tacoma is engaged in the process of digitally archiving their vast collection of African American historical artwork, photos, and newspaper articles. They recently held a program to engage the community with tips on how to archive their own analog pictures and videos in digital format.
The Seattle Grill Project is an initiative of the Washington State Black Legacy Institute, which is centering out of West Seattle. And that effort is to collect all of the black data in the state of Washington and to have some type of repository that people can access that data.
What you see here is just a small representation of the work that is going forth here at Evergreen in preservation and the importance of healing through that and protecting the history, the heritage as well.
GRIL project originally was initiated to preserve the oral history of the black elder in the community so we would not lose that data and information. So when we expanded that, that collection to not just do video, but to also encumber artifacts and print media and photographs and stuff, what we ended up doing is going into people's homes, bringing a scanner. If they had artifacts, we would do it in their homes, and after we got done digitizing them, we would give them a copy on the thumb drive so that they would have an original archivable copy already. A lot of stuff that we have found as the GRIL project in homes are in homes. They're in attics, and no one's ever seen them. And I have found for black and brown people, we tend to hoard our stuff and preserve it because we haven't seen it nowhere in the world, yet we know it's needed.
It is even beyond Tacoma, the importance of this preservation work, but specifically for the city of Tacoma, this is a milestone. This is transformational. We are not only transforming how we do the preservation, but we are also looking at how do we decolonize systems that have kind of not valued diverse population in the histories and the contributions that they make to our cities and to our regions.
Coming up on May 11th, Evergreen Tacoma will host a summit for historical preservation focusing on Black history in Washington State. Everyone is invited to attend to learn more about preserving their own personal records and the community's history.
Up next, I'll be talking with Pierce Transit on recent changes to our public transportation.
And later, we'll take a look at this year's Daffodil Parade. Don't go away.
In late March, Pierce Transit made some scheduling improvements to most of its bus routes. Some changes were minor, while others were significant to our community. With me today is Penny Grillier with Pierce Transit to fill us in on what's happening. Good morning, Penny.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for being here today. So can you share with our viewers why has Pierce Transit made some changes?
Well, we actually did a lot of outreach over the past year to the public to find out what kinds of improvements they would like to see in their local public transit system, Pierce Transit. And so through surveys and feedback and open houses, we learned that folks wanted extended hours on evenings and weekends and more frequent service. And so given the resources that we had, we decided to undergo our most significant service change in the last 7 years, and that happened March 31st.
So can you share with us what specific changes were made?
Yeah, so we launched a couple of new services and we made some changes because we wanted to make sure that the connections between different services would be the most efficient that they could be given the budget that we have in place. So one of the first things that we did was we decided to retire some underperforming routes. Now these are a few routes that don't have very many riders on average. And so by retiring those routes, we could take the services from those retired routes and put them into a new service and some of our higher ridership routes. So we retired a few routes. We also expanded our on-demand runner microtransit service to cover the areas where those routes were retired. We launched a new runner service in the Gig Harbor area, and then we also launched a brand new service called Stream, which goes along Pacific Avenue State Route 7 corridor.
Okay. So for those who may be unaware, what is the runner service?
So Runner is, it's called microtransit. It's an on-demand service using vans. It serves areas that can't safely be served by regular fixed route or regular buses. And so the idea behind the Runner is that in different zones around our Pierce Transit service area, people can summon the Runner either by using an app or by making a phone call, and the runner will come to wherever they are within a prescribed zone, and then they will be given a ride to either connect to one of our bus routes or connect to a place that they need to go that's within the zone.
Wow. And then how about the new Stream service that just launched?
So Stream is what we're calling an enhanced bus service. So it is designed for the commuter or for someone who needs to get from Spanaway to downtown Tacoma during weekdays, early in the morning and then in the evening. And it makes just a few stops in between Spanaway and the Tacoma Dome station. So we do have our Route 1 on that same corridor that's still going, and that is a bus that runs every day of the week from quite early in the morning to quite late at night, and it makes a lot of different stops. The Stream service is designed to get you quickly into or out of downtown Tacoma, and most importantly, it makes a stop at the Tacoma Dome station, which Route 1 does not do. Stream making the connection there means you can catch the T-Link, you can catch the Sounder train, you can catch one of the Sound Transit buses, you can even get on Amtrak. So it's a multimodal regional connection that Stream will allow you to make.
Well, Penny, thank you for taking the time today to share with us all the latest things that are happening at Pierce Transit. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you come back and give us some updates soon.
Thanks very much.
The yellow is out with daffodils. Find out why. Welcome back to Tacoma Report. April is definitely the month of the daffodil in Tacoma.
A Lot of Yellow Flowers and Smiling Faces launched the month with the 91st Annual Daffodil Festival Grand Floral Parade. Field producer Dan Strothman brings us more.
It is our 91st annual Grand Floral Parade. We are kicking it off here in Tacoma, and we have no rain so far, so we're off to a solid start. Say hi! It feels amazing. I really think that this is what our community needs. COVID has really, taken away that community aspect, that personability with everything. And so to be here, bringing out, all different schools and different organizations all together in one spot, we get to celebrate each other, we get to learn about each other's organizations and highlight them.
Just seeing so many people out and about, it's good fun. I love seeing so many people just coming out and supporting community events and stuff.
I'm holding back tears of joy. I know I'm biased as the president, but 2024 girls, they're absolutely amazing. It's just, I know the future is in great hands with them. They all have such great skill sets, and I know they're going to go on and do amazing things. And mark your calendars for Saturday, April 5th for the 2025 parade. It'll be our 92nd year.
This year's Downtown on the Go Walk Tacoma series is underway through August. Participants are invited to join these monthly walks to explore and learn about Tacoma. The tours in this series include the Old Town Tacoma History Walk, Sustainability and Conservation on the Theophos Waterway, the Tacoma Youth Symphony Tour, and the Hilltop Neighborhood T-Link Walk. These tours will also be available virtually on the GeoTourist app. For a list of dates and times and locations for each tour, visit the Downtown on the Go website.
It's getting warmer as the days grow longer. This makes for a great mix for a family outing with Metro Parks Tacoma. Picnic shelters and pavilion bookings are available now at 17 parks. Reservations at these prime locations will fill fast, so make sure you reach out and make your reservation as soon as possible. From the Dune Peninsula Pavilion and Stewart Heights Park, to the Swan Creek Park Picnic Shelter, to the newly opened Melanie's Park Pavilion on Ruston Way, there are a lot of great locations. You can book online at the Metro Parks Tacoma website.
'Tis the season for outdoor improvements on your property or in your neighborhood. There are 9 neighborhood councils under the umbrella of the Community Council of Tacoma, eager to help out with the little spruce up projects involving litter cleaning up.
We have branded safety vests there to keep you safe, and these amazing orange U-tongs that the City of Tacoma Neighborhood and Community Services has purchased for us. This is the third year of them helping to purchase supplies. You can't have a litter cleanup if you don't have the tools you need. Keep an eye out for Litter-Free 253 pop-up cleanups. We're constantly combing social media and looking to identify areas, and so what we'll do is we'll see someone say, hey, it's not looking so great over here, and as a surprise, we just roll out and clean it up. So definitely look out for pop-up events. Does the litter party stop? It does not. The party doesn't stop until the litter is off the street.
You may have seen volunteer litter cleanups throughout Tacoma neighborhoods on Saturday during Earth Day cleanups. However, the need continues year-round with support from the Litter 253 cleanup groups. For more information on how you can get involved with many of the spring-summer seasonal neighborhood projects planned, check out the Litter 253 Facebook page.
That wraps up this edition of Tacoma Report.
A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org.
And in April, that means daffodils in Tacoma and Pierce County with a lot of floats. I'm Laura Proctor.
We leave you now with more sights of this year's Daffodil Grand Floral Parade, with the Junior Daffodil Parade wrapping up this month. I'm Angie Foster. Thanks for watching.